Hello guys. So as you saw on my lovely little bureau, I treat myself and it is good for $5.99 wine. So good. But why did I treat myself? So every Valentine's Day I usually treat myself. I'll get myself a little treat, some wine. I'll watch old movies. Audrey Hepburn films are my favorite. And they're not really that old, but I love Audrey. So I watch Audrey Hepburn films, and sometimes I get flowers, and it's a great time. However, after getting truffles this week, I kind of reflected that that's kind of selfish of me. And if we look at Corinthians chapter 13, we see that that's not really what love is about, right? Not being selfish and indulging. And not to say that it's bad to indulge or to take pleasure in things. And, it's not bad that I got myself chocolate or whatever like that, but those pleasures could have been put more into higher actions of love. And, I think next year I'm really going to try to think about other people in my life. So who are the people around me, whether they're neighbors or people in the community. Maybe it's a homeless person, maybe it's, my brother or my sister or someone I haven't talked to in a long time, and just thinking of little ways I can reach out to them and show little kindness, right? I think that that's kind of the whole point of Valentine's Day. I think Valentine's Day is a holiday. You have the people who are haters, who are single, and they're like, oh my gosh, thanks you for reminding me that my life sucks. And it's just like, your life doesn't suck, first off. That's like a side note. But secondly, it's just like, there's nothing wrong with commemorating and recognizing other couples and seeing those outward lovely signs of love. We could use more love in this society, an actual love, not the over-sexualized shit that you see in modern culture. Actual love, and seeing visible signs of that, I think, is beautiful. Especially to have a holiday to do that. But yeah, so I think that you have definitely those kind of people with that perspective. You have people on the flip side who take it to the other extreme, and they're like, my boyfriend better buy me the most expensive lavish diamonds and steak dinner. It's just like they almost lose sight of what the holiday's trying to commemorate. And then of course there's mainstream, so most people who just kind of see Valentine's Day as another day. Yeah, it's just another day. Like, maybe I'll call them, or we'll have dinner and watch a movie or something, which is totally cool, and I respect that. But I think that you kind of miss out a little bit, because I really think that Valentine's Day is a great opportunity to reflect on what love is and what love means to us in our lives. As a Catholic, I can say I love to look at Valentine's Day as a great reflection to look at Christ's sacrifice for humanity, and the greatest act of love and self-giving, which is an example for us then to all follow. And really being able to reflect on that and think about other people in my life. Also being able to go and buy wine and have an excuse to watch chick flicks and get really, really cute heart-shaped desserts. So I love it. But beyond the little heart-shaped wonders and commercialism, and the hatred and the extremity of the event, and treating yourself, that whole philosophy of treat yourself, which is great. And I think, I totally support that. But I think it's also really important to take the time to reflect on what love is and little ways you can sort of demonstrate that. It's sort of an awareness day to bring that to your attention of, what could I do better to really show the people around me that I care. Mother Teresa used to always say that love starts at home. You want to change the world, you start at home. And I think it's really taking, the people in your lives who are closest to you and who are around you and showing them that you care. Whether it's doing the dishes for the house, or doing the laundry, or writing a note, or just saying thank you. There's just little things, and you know, it doesn't have to be in, 10 words in a Hallmark card. It can just be something little from you, or a smile. So there's all kinds of ways that we can show love and bring love into our lives, no matter what stage or age that we are in. And I think Valentine's Day is a great day to really showcase that, and to not showcase that, that's not really the right word, but more bring attention to that. That's what I meant. Really bring attention and think about that. And like I said, this year I kind of went the more selfish route, the more commercial route, and I made myself a nice little glass of wine and some chocolates I bought, and I got tiramisu yesterday, and raspberries, and somebody else gave me a Valentine's Day from work, and I was like, oh, that's so nice. And so it's more the selfish route this year, but that's even more of an occasion for me to then, like I said, reflect and say, okay, well, we have this day that's, celebrating and bringing awareness to love. How can I do that in my life? And I think other people can do that too. That's basically what I've said 5 times already. But yeah, and so why am I doing that tonight? Since today is Tuesday night, not Wednesday, and Wednesday's Valentine's Day. So Wednesday is Ash Wednesday in the Catholic faith. That's the day that everybody gets a little black dot, and that kind of resembles that we're kind of followers of Christ, and that sort of unity with Christ. They say, in dust you come, and dust you shall return, or ashes you come. I totally fucked that up, but it's just that idea that we're always sort of connected with Christ and with God, and that's sort of just a very visual representation that we belong and align with God. And there's obviously other meaning too, which I'm just not saying and probably sound like an idiot, but point being is it's a very big celebration within the church, and it's sort of the kickoff of Lent, the Lenten season. I think that priests and scholars would definitely say there are bigger events within the Lenten season, but this is definitely one that gets a lot of recognition. And that being said, it's also a day of fast. So we'll not be able to indulge in treats and such. So I'm doing that tonight instead. And that's all I got for you.